Hello everyone, welcome back to another Rimworld video. Today I want to talk about how to acquire 100% mood, buff, like how to get the highest amount of mood with no mods whatsoever. So basically what I do here, I'll explain to you. The most important thing are the three first one over here. Burning passion for my work, lavish meal, and extremely comfortable. These three buffs already, just three of them like represent a lot in terms of percentage for your mood. Okay, and first of all, burning passion for my work. Technically, if you look at what he's a cook. He's a cook, and if you look at his stats for cooking, he has 19. So, well, when he started, he wasn't 19. I think he was around 14, but now I'm like mid-game, so he kind of leveled up pretty fast. And the thing is that if you make them do what they love doing most, they will have a buff. And that's why you see like two flame dots over here, like two flame dots over here, two flame dots over here. So yeah, if they do what they love, like you see for example, this pawn is actually clean hauling as priority instead of mining. And if you look at his stats, he doesn't have the burning passion. What is it? Move buff, 14 mood buff. And the reason why I make him haul is because I need haulers. Because my base is so big. I have so many things to haul. Like look, like even all these things has not been hauled yet. So I need haulers. I even have dryad haulers over here. I got three haulers right now. Fourth one is coming later on, and this one same thing. I got two haulers and two more to come. Okay, so basically I need haulers. That's why he doesn't have the burning for passion mood, but still look at it. He's like 90%, like 88% happy. So that's a very very good. That because the higher it is, the more productive they are. The second thing I want to talk about is the food. So depending on what food you eat, but this is more for like mid game, late game, because at the beginning, cooking lavish meal is not like easy because you need a lot of ingredients. When you start the game, you can't just do lavish meal right away. But once you do reach it, you get a 12 mood buff, as you can see over here. So just both of them is 26. You get a 26 mood buff just for both of them, and that's pretty amazing. The third one is pretty easy, extremely comfortable. So the reason he's very comfortable, as you can see, is comfort over here. Comfort is gained by sitting in or sleeping on comfortable furniture. It is acquired by while laying in bed, sitting on a chair while working, or other times. So in this case right now, he's sitting on a chair, and the chair I have is a clothed armchair, good quality, and comfort 0.90. So basically, you see, because the quality is good, and because he's sitting on it like for a long period of time while he's cooking, technically he got the extremely comfortable buff for 8 points. That's like super amazing. Also another thing, when you construct chairs, like chairs like this, when you construct chairs, make sure you get someone who has high level skill in construction. You see this person has 17, so it is guaranteed to have good, excellent, or masterwork, or even legendary. But those are like, I never got legendary since I played this game, to be honest with you. I think you need to be level 20 and you need to be super lucky technically. But just to say, once you reach levels, a high level skill in construction, make sure they are the one to construct those chairs, because whoever's going to be sitting on them, even for like here, like dining room like this, I'm going to change these things. Dining room, let me see the comfort, 0.7. That's not enough, so this one over here, good, 0.9. So the more comfort they have, the the more happier they will be, and they will gain a buff like this one. So yeah, consider that. And also attended party. So this is an option. This, you don't get this all the time. You get it for like once in a blue moon, but once you do get it, whoever attended a party will get a 7 buff mood, and it will last for, I think it's 4 or 5 days, I believe, but it's a long period of time. So this will help you a lot in gaining like your percentage in mood buff. You understand? So once you do, when there's a party that is thrown, like you see over here, I put down a party spot. To put party spot, you go to party spot over here, and you just put down places where you want your party spot to be. I put one over here and one over here. Well, actually, you know what? I'll do it here. So what happened is that they will gather around this area where there's like, you know, like tables, billiard, television. It's comfortable, so they're gonna be super mega happy. You even have a disco dance floor over here. You know what I mean? So and you gotta make sure it's clean. The place is clean as well. So you have a cleaner, make sure it's clean. So yeah, so attended party is super important. If you have one, go for it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's automatic, so it's not like you can choose not to go. You will go if you can go. Some people who can't, the only people who will not go are people in hospital beds, prisoners, or who are, sometimes they have a cancer, like a disease or something. They can't move out of the bed, you know. But otherwise, everybody else should be attending it. Okay. High expectation. That means that he got pretty much everything he wants. So he's not lacking in anything. He has a bed, he's doing what he loves, he has his food, he has clothing, he has good friends. You know what I mean? So his high expectations are fulfilled. So he got a 6 mood buff. Extremely impressive rec room. So the rec room is this guy over here. So this is my rec room. As you can see, I got extremely impressive, which is pretty much the highest you can go. So, and it's not even finished yet, you know. So by impressive means you have a lot of games. You have, you know, the disco ball, you have sculpture that are very good, you have television, you have comfortable seats, you know what I mean. So technically this guy is very happy about the rec room. So yeah, that's why I got a 6 buff. It's not a lot, but it's a, you know, it's something. Every time you get a buff, it means something, you know, very important. Kind words. So I've been bestowed with kind words. What a nice person. So what happened is that somebody here had said something nice to him, and the person who did this was Vladlina. So Vladlina, if you look at bio, she's a kind person. So if you can have a kind person in your colony, that would be great, because she, as you can read, Vladlina is an exceptionally agreeable and giving person. She never insults others and will sometimes offer kind words to brighten the moods of those around her. She also never judges people by their appearances. Her agreeableness also make her more likely to comfort to prevailing opinions. So what that means, that whenever she's around colonists, she may or may not say kind words, and that's what happened to him. He's been given kind words from her, and he got a +5 buff, mood buff. So, you know, whatever you get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and Vladlina, just to let you know, she's one of the cleaners. So she's also assigned to, I'm pretty sure, to a specific in-house cleaning zone area, meaning that she will spend most of the time inside the base in order to clean, because I have a big base. So I need someone to clean 24/7 the base in order for everyone to be happy, because if it's not clean and filthy, you will get a debuff mood. Everyone will get a debuff mood. So cleaning is one of the highest priority in late game, because your base is expanded, so your base is bigger, meaning you have more filth, more dirt, more everything. Therefore it's important to keep it clean. Okay. And because she's always in base, it's easier for her to interact with people inside the base, which is why a lot of people, let me see if anybody else has kind word buff. No. Yeah, but she doesn't do it all the time, you know, like she's like, hey, you're cute, hey, you're beautiful, hey, you're gorgeous, hey, you're good looking. Oh my god. You know, like, you can't just do it for everyone. But anyway, it's better than nothing, and he has one. So yeah, kind words. Spacious interior. This room is so expensive, I feel free. So the more expensive the room is, so to know if it's expensive, look at, it says kitchen, wealth, 8594. To the right it says rich. So the wealth of the environment depends on what you have constructed in this room. So, you know, I have 2 fuel stove, I got 2 butcher table, I got the nutrition paste, you know, yeah, so I guess all these guys, the freezer, the cooler, so all these all together, combined together, makes conclude of how much the wealth is worth for. So my wealth is considered as rich, so when he comes in this room, he will get the buff of spacious interior. Also, by spacious, it has to be, you know, wide, like it has to be big, so you need spacious place as well. So when you go over here, as you can see, this is my dining room. It's pretty spacious, as you can see. So it's not like you're trapped inside four walls, you know what I mean? So the more it's spacious, the more happy they are as well. Understand? And this is why it says somewhat impressive dining room. Somewhat impressive dining room. Well, because the dining room is here, and because I put so many other things around it, it's not as impressive as it should be. I have to make a specific dining room. Like I should technically deconstruct this part over here, make like a squarish, like the entire place over here should be the dining room, okay? And then, you know, put some furniture in it and everything, because the thing is, my dining room is also the place where people work, which is kind of combined all together, because I wanted to make it more efficient, so that when my pawns wake up, they can just grab the meals, eat over here, and go back to doing what they need to do. See, I'm a kind of guy who likes efficiency. I like when things are practical, efficient, and fast. And which is why the dining room for me is, it's not big matter in the sense that I need the extra buff in order to get the, you know, I don't need to have the, what is it, super impressive dining room, because I'm already at 100%, as you can see over here, so it's not a big deal to me. However, if for you it's important, then I suggest that you construct a specific area just for your dining room and make it as big as possible. Put some, you know, structure, furniture, make sure you put some comfortable chairs, etc., in order to have as much, you know, to have the super impressive or extremely impressive dining room, just like extremely impressive rec room, you understand? But we're talking about 2 points, so you will get 6 points instead of 4 points in mood. So it's up to you to decide if it's worth it or not, you know what I'm saying? Nuzzle, a cute animal nuzzle me. So that's very easy. See over here I have 3 little animal sleeping box. That's because I have a little Yorkshire, and a little puppy, and I have a little cat. And they are somewhere around here. Let me double check where they are. Here. Ivy is here. She's my little Yorkshire. And she nuzzle every 12 hours. Wait a second, what am I doing? So she nuzzle every 12 hours, and the reason that's the reason why I put her over here, because she can stay in this area. I want her to stay around this area and this area, because she can come and eat food, whatever she wants to eat. You know, I don't mind. She's small. It's not like I'm gonna be out of food because of her, and neither my cat Mimi. See Mimi over here. So female cat age 4. So she nuzzle as well every 12 hours, as you can see over here. Boom. So basically every 12 hours both of them will nuzzle someone, and by nuzzling you get a little buff, a little mood buff, 4 points. Now it's not a lot, but if you combine all the little tiny points all together, I mean, you get 100%, so why would I say no, right? And also, as for the filth, I know some of you will say, well, they will, you know, they will make filth and trash, and you know, well, yes, but I have 2 cleaners. So I have one cleaner, Vladlena, who's always inside the area of the base. So my place is pretty clean, to be honest with you. Like you see, do you see anything disgusting? No, it's pretty clean. See, even my hospital, my prison, my beds, you know. And 2 cleaners is not enough, by the way, just to let you know. I have a 3rd cleaner, but he's on a mission right now. So I need 3 cleaners because my base is so big. I also clean the coop, the barn, the other places for my other animals. It has to remain clean, you know, because it does have an impact for you know, the resting for animal resting, and surgery factor as well. So if you look at surgery success chance factor, so if you look at the right room cleanness, 94%. So if you go up to 99%, this will go higher as well. So as the more clean it is, the more the higher the stats will be for surgery success chance factor. You understand what I mean? So yeah. Let's move on right now. And nuzzle, diverse thought. Diverse thought has to go with your ideologon. So depending on which ideologon you have, you will have buff depending on your beliefs. This my belief for diverse thought means that the more different type of ideologon we have in the colony, the better it is. So if, let's say, I have this guy over here who's revised pain Mahayana, so that's a diverse person, diverse ideology. idea. See, this person is a reform arco technique. There's another person who is different. I think he's on a mission. So this was C-star ideology. So anyway, I have a lot of different ideology, and because I have different ideology in the base, because of my main ideology, which welcome other ideology, now that's what you get, a +3 buff. It's not a lot, but if you combine them with everything else, it's meaningful in a sense. So if everybody were to be the same ideology in my base, if everybody were all the same ideology, well, it wouldn't be a good thing, because my ideology requires to have diversity in my colony. So I need to have a little bit of differences, versatility. Yeah, it's very important to understand your ideology. So if your ideology doesn't require it, then, you know, be my guest and do whatever you want with their ideology, and you can convert everybody to become alike like you, or, you know, whatever you wish. You know, it's up to you. So my ideology is welcoming diversity, which is a good thing for a buff. Undergrounder indoors. So that's because he's in his bio, as you can see, he's an undergrounder, and the thing is, he likes to be inside, in-house. He doesn't like to go outside, which is a good thing because he's a cook. Sorry, as a cook, I need him to be cooking as much as possible, because I only have one cook. He's the main cook, but this is like a secondary cook that I would assign to cooking if I deem that I need help. As well, as you can see, I kind of need help for cooking, and I have a lot of animals to butcher. But the reason why I have a lot of animals to butcher, it's a little bit of my fault, because I have over here, I put too many animals in every places. I used to put 20, 20, 30, 30, 30, and I was overwhelmed, and everybody got pregnant, and it was like a woohoo fest. Everybody was getting babies, you know what I'm saying? So now yeah, that's what happens. So just be careful with that, to not have a lot of animals. However, having a lot of animals for my ideology has its own advantages, because when I have a lot of animals, I get a mood buff. I'm gonna say, how come? Because my ideology, I have rancher, and as you can see over here, rancher, raising animals is the right way. Raising plants to eat is not. If you look at over here at the mood, so no animals, -3. Total body size per colonist, if I have 1 animals per body size, -2. If I get 2 body size per colonist, I guess -1. If I get some animals, total body size, if I have 6 animals per body size, I got 1 mood. And if I have a total body size per 8 animals per body size of my colonists, I guess +2, and that's what I have. Tons of animals get +3, so it's not, you know, a big deal. So +2 is pretty good, actually. All right. It's not a big buff, by the way, just to let you know. It's not a big buff, but if you combine it with everything else, it's wonderful. Like, why would I refuse that, right? And of course, I do have ethical surrounding. My surroundings are very ethical. That's fine, but a diverse environment would be better. So you see over here, he's kind of neutral on that, but he's telling me like, hey, I don't mind that everybody believes in what we believe, but I like diversity. So if you bring in some people with diverse thought, I will be happy, and that's what happened over here. So if I have even more diversity over here, he will be even more happier. But the thing is, I don't want that to happen too much, because if I have too many diversity, depending on who they are, it will come with consequences. They will be like unhappy, and I have to deal with that because they don't believe in the same thing I believe. So I may get huge consequences. So that's why I have to be careful with that. But the ideologians people, so I got to see myself, what is it that entails their ideology. So if their ideology is too radical, in the sense that it's too different from me, and you know, it goes against everything I believe, I will try to convert that person, because then, you know, what's the point to have someone who always get angry, you know, causes trouble. He has like he always have like almost like 2%, like 10%, 5% mood. So it's kind of useless for me to keep that person with his ideology in my colony, because otherwise I'll just be like, he'll just feel miserable, and so I will try to convert him. And of course, to convert him, all you need to do is to go in the ritual over here and convert. Oh shit, I can convert someone actually. I will do that later. So yeah, so that's that. High life missing. So that goes with also my ideologen, because my ideologen requires to smoke weed, because I have high life over here. So they need to have periodically smoking, like they need to use drugs. That's what it means. So every day, every single day. If you don't use every day, you don't smoke drugs, smoke weed, or take drugs, they will have a debuff. So yeah, I have to be careful on that. Okay, so yeah, so but the second that I smoke weed, he will have like a huge buff, which is I believe 10 mood buff. But the thing is, I don't want to give them too much drugs as well, because they may become addicted, which will eventually result in consequences which is even worse than a -1. You understand? So you kind of have to manage this and decide for yourself. If you want to give him drugs right every single day, 2 or 3 times a day, you don't want to do that. You're gonna have drug addiction. You'll be in deep trouble. Trust me. Outdoors. So I've been outside too much recently. So there you go. So because he's an undergrounder, he doesn't like to be outdoors. But -3 is not the end of the world. -1 is not the end of the world. Jealous of Tamer Labo's bedroom. Yeah, he's a jealous person. That's one of his trait over here, jealousy. So he needs to have one of the best bedroom. Otherwise the easiest thing to do is to switch his place with who was he jealous of? Jealous of Tamer Labo. So Tamer Labo, this person over here. Okay. Well, the thing is, I don't want to switch him. First of all, the only reason is because I already have 100%, so I don't need to have any more extra buff, and any debuff that would be applied will not affect my colony and my colonists at all. He'll be super productive, so that's very good. Ugly environment. That is due to the fact that there are dead corpse over here. See, dead animals. But it's not like I have a choice, because I actually put them there near the cooking station, near the buttering station. This is how I actually cook, by the way. And what happened is that because there's so many dead animals, well, you will have that debuff because I'm cooking in this area. But I don't care. You know why? Because I still have 100% mood buff. So you understand where I'm going with this? So this is how I get my people very happy, and pretty much all of my colonists are happy. But some colonists, some pawns, they will need specific requirement in order to achieve 100%. And I don't use any mods, by the way. This person, intense pain. Yeah, I need to change. I need to find something to fix her. What is it? Her spine. But in order to do so, I need to research something over here. Where's the spine? I know there's something about the spine. Advanced fab. Is it a bionic replacement? This one here. I need bionic spine. But before I get there, holy macaroni, it's gonna take me a long time. So you see where I'm going? So yeah. So she specifically, I have to deal with her. I have to be very careful because her mood is good right now. But one time she was many times she happened to had a lot of debuffs for a lot of reasons. That's why when I I gave her some recreational time for her, so that she can spend more time to have fun than to work. So, and if I see it's not enough, I will add some more bars. You understand? But that's only specific to her. So it depends who and what and why. You got to check every single person. What is it that they want? What is it that is missing? See that person, even Tamer Labo, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Alcohol warm, recreational fully satisfied. Oh, that's beautiful. Master of Flora and Phyto. Okay, she actually, she's a tamer. So by taming bonding with animals. Which one is it? Flora and Phyto? Let me see. This, okay, the monkey. Bonded, yeah, okay, yeah. She's bonded to 2 animals, so that's why she has like a 10 plus 10 buff. Alcohol, well, she drank beer, which is good if you have beer. Recreation fully satisfied, so well, yeah, you need to satisfy your creation. So whatever they need as recreation, if you fully fulfill it, they will be happy, and you get a plus 10 buff. Attended party, same thing. High expectation, same thing. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. Victory by noble weapon. I have claimed victory while wielding a noble weapon, which is the bow, a great bow. Yeah, sometimes when you carry a specific weapon, they get a buff as well. So that goes with my ideologen. So you gotta double check your ideologen. Like this one, I am wielding a great bow, such a noble weapon. So it depends which weapon is part of your ideologen. So you gotta check that, because one time, some people I give them a bow, and you'll get a debuff because they don't like bows or some, like they don't like certain weapons. So you gotta double check their ideology, what weapons they like the most, and you gotta allow them to wield it so that you get a buff if you need the buff. Like I said, if you need the buff, but she's 100%, so I really don't care. I told her to wield the bow because I need people to wield bows right now for defending my, defending my base. High life, well, of course, because she smoked drugs, so she get a buff. I mean, smoke weed. Sorry. Lots of animals, same thing. Decent bedroom. Yeah, decent bedroom has to do with the bedroom. Depends. I don't know where she's. Well, I think she's sleeping in the big one here. Yeah, over here. Because it's spacious, it's more fancy than other bedrooms, so you get a buff for that. These guys over here, when people sleep over here, they're not happy because it's too small. But the reason is because I'm still not ready to make bigger bedrooms right now. So, and I need space to and material to actually build their bed. So I cannot go any bigger than that. But it's not the end of the world. Like I said, most of my people are already super happy. So if somebody's not happy, see, everybody's like super mega happy. I don't even have any mods. And these one, well, they're in mission. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that was my tutorial about how to have higher moods, higher moods percentage without mods. So if you like my video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next Rimworld video. Cheers. Thank you.